you guys? It's Megan, and today we are back on my channel going more in depth with the brand new Adopt Me Halloween update. If you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe because I post Adopt Me almost every single day. And don't forget to hit the like button because it helps support the channel, it helps support me. And if you love Adopt Me as much as I do, just go ahead and like the video. It helps support. So let's get into today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about a few things. I'm going to be talking about the easiest and fastest ways to earn money. I'm going to be talking about how much candy you need to get everything in the update, as well as tips and tricks to earn candy. So the first thing we're gonna get into is, of course, the easiest way to earn candy, which you probably guessed it, it's to do the 3 fun events that are around on this Adopt Me update. So what I like about all these events is you don't have to finish them to completion to earn candy. You can actually make a few mistakes and you'll still get a good amount. So I'm gonna run over here to the graveyard. You'll get a little pop-up. A special event is happening at the graveyard. Would you like to attend? You click yes. So this game is tricky. Once the ghosts come out of this house, you have to memorize where they go, but you want to be careful. If you step on these big pumpkins, you're gonna get launched in the air and you're not gonna see where they go. One fun fact I learned, so basically I'm gonna kind of like get close enough. You don't have to get too close to trigger this, just kind of like, okay, so we're gonna run. Okay, so they're going on different ones. So he's gonna go into that one over there, and I didn't see where this guy went. But that's okay, because that's kind of part of the game. What you're gonna wanna do is you can collect candy from all the ones that you're sure that the ghosts are not in, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. So I know that there's a ghost in that one, so I'm not gonna collect that one just yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run over to the other side and attempt to not find the second ghost. But if I find him, it's not gonna be the end of the world. And I'll tell you why. Why did I just knock on that one? I just tried to knock on this one. Okay, so once you get down to like kind of like the last few, I'm doing a pretty good job guessing here. Okay, so you got a ghost, but guess what? You don't lose any of your candy. So if you utilize all of your tries, you get the most candy because all these restock. As opposed to beating the game, then you only get the candy from that round. But this way, I can utilize multiple candies. So he's in the second one there, and this guy was in this one. So I'm not sure where they're gonna go this time. So let's try to peek them again. Remember where the ghosts go? Okay. So, all right, so he's gonna go to that far right one over there. And I think that one's gonna come to this one. So I'm just gonna run through and collect all the candies again. So you beat the game, but you actually like get more candy if you lose the game, if that makes sense. My first time I played this, I actually got really lucky and the ghosts went to the same exact side. Oh, like this. Okay, so if they go to the same exact side, that's just super lucky because this is my last try. So now, easily, I can complete this game on the 3rd try because if you want to try more after your first initial try, it's gonna cost you 15 Robux, which I know isn't a lot, but if you're just trying to collect candy and you're not trying to get too serious, you know, it's okay. So let's go ahead and collect these 3 over here because since there's only 2 ghosts and we saw they're both over there, we know all of these are going to be safe. Okay, 150. I know that some of these, like one of these had like 600 in it one time and I was like, whoa, so that one has 100. This one has 100. And this is also randomized too. A lot of this stuff is just randomized. So I got 60 candy. So you don't earn a bonus for completing the game, if that makes sense. But you just can collect as much candy as you want. Now, as we wait for the other games to start, I'm gonna go ahead and count up how much candy you're actually gonna need for this update. All right, so to enter the shop, you just come to this other building in the haunted house, and we are gonna walk all the way to the Headless Horseman. Headless Horseman? Man. So this pumpkin carriage is gonna cost you 63,000 pieces of candy. We can go ahead and add 6,000 for the banjo, 4,000 for the skeleton pogo stick, 7,000 for this candy cauldron stroller, 11,000 for the Ferris wheel pen, or propeller, it's a propeller, 2,000 for this very creepy balloon, 14,000 for this crossbow grappling hook, 2,500 for this axe rattle, 3,000 for this throwing pumpkin. Lastly, if we want to add up the cost of the zombie buffalo, which is 36,000, we can see that we only need about 150,000 candy. So if you want to buy candy, I would not recommend buying these 2. I would in fact recommend buying the 50,000 candy and the 100,000 candy because that's a total of like 415 Robux as opposed to the 1,250 I spent because I didn't need all that. But of course, as we know, our Shadow Dragon is going to be 1,000 Robux, so there's no point in saving up candy for him. Now that I have gone over that, because I think that that's really useful information. Okay guys, so the candy hunt has just started. I was about to check out all the toys. The candy hunt starts at nightfall, and I think it restarts a little bit like after daytime. Like once it turns nightfall, it restarts. So you want to try to find all these candies before that. And this task is actually extremely difficult if you ask me, especially if you don't have a flying pet. So let's go ahead and grab a few of these. What I have noticed though is that if you can find the locations of some candies, a lot of them are going to be around those. But something that you might want to know is that a lot of these candies locations, they change. They are not the same with every single candy hunt. So these are just some like helpful places that you can find candies. There's some under bridges I've noticed a lot. There's a ton at the water park every single time I check. So that's definitely a spot. The very first time I played, there was also a ton at the campsite. So let's see. Yeah, like I'm not seeing any at the campsite. I'm gonna fly my Shadow Dragon around just in case, you know, I'm missing some. So yeah, the locations are gonna be random every single time. So if anybody makes a video like these are all the exact locations, I'm not buying it because it's random. Okay, so now that we've grabbed a few, let's go ahead and head back to the center here. What I also like just find kind of like tough is a lot of these candies are in locations that I don't know if you can reach without a flying pet. I'll show you what I mean in a second. So these are really easy ways to grab candy. It's like 30 candy here, 30 candy there. And what's nice about this new Adopt Me update is that this promotion or these events are always running. There is always something to do. Oops, okay, I went in the slide, there was none. So let's check, there's one under this apple here. We have one here. We have one here. So that's a good amount, right? But the thing is you can see that there is a ton up there. But how do you get there? I don't know. Of course, if you have a flying pet or propeller, all that would be a little bit easier, but I'm going to attempt to get up to these places without cheating. Like if I was just like your average Adopt Me player. All right, this is working out well. I'm just waiting to slip and fall though. So like, okay. So let's see if we can climb up this mountain. Oh my gosh, and there's tons down that black slide as well. So every single piece of candy is going to be worth 30, ooh, yes, we're doing it. 30 pieces, okay. Oh my gosh, it's daytime, so we are running out of time to finish the candy hunt. Oh my gosh, I wanna complete it all. And then there's some down the black slide, but there's also more pieces like right here. All right, so let's grab all these. And then we can probably climb back up? Okay, yes, we can, maybe. Okay, so at this point, you would just have to kind of jump back down this way and then run to the black slide. All right, so here I am at the top where the black slide is. If you go on this black slide, it is rather slippery. And you just gotta kind of hope that you run into those pieces. There's a piece. Ah! No, I'm going crazy. Okay, whew. Okay, so we have 10 pieces of candy left to find. Ghosts have taken up residence in the haunted house. Would you like to catch them for some free candy? This is where it gets dicey. I feel like I just ran out of time to do the candy hunt. Oh, yes, okay, I can see more pieces of candy. I think we only need 10 more, and there was a lot over by this graveyard last time. So if we could finish this hunt, I'd feel really happy because this is like the only time that I have gotten this close to beating it. There was once where it was like, oh, there's one more piece of candy and I just could not find it at all to save my life. So we need 5 more pieces. There's one there, and one there I see in the back. What's hard about this though is these get kind of dark and hard to see at a certain point. Like that. And you kind of gotta parkour your way up here. Now, I did not figure out how to parkour my way up here last time. I just kind of cheated and, you know, went flying on the dragon, which I don't want to do because I want to help people who, you know, don't have access to flying pets. But I just don't know how to do that. Let's go get this piece. 2 more left. Like, I definitely think you're meant to jump on this torch because I don't see anything else by it. And then, like, do you just hope to get there? Oh no! I'm just gonna go ahead and fly up and get this for the sake of the video. So there's only one piece of candy. Oh, there it is. It's the lollipop. Okay, so we were able to find every single piece of candy this time. But what's nice is every night this resets. And once again, you don't get an extra reward for completing the candy hunt, which is okay because it just doesn't make you feel bad about missing out on anything, if that makes sense. So you can always do this, and it's not like you aren't rewarded if you don't find them all. Like, you can just find as many as you want, and then you'll be good. Lastly, here are my tips and tricks for the haunted house because this area gets a little dicey. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna find 5 ghosts. Lucky for you, I found them all multiple times. Usually there's one in this room right here just to kind of let you know what they're supposed to look like. You wanna go down this first path, but do not cross that line because if there's a ghost, he'll be right there, and that is a pit. That takes you to nowhere. Next up, let's go to this icicle ghost. And I'm telling you guys right now that there is usually not a ghost anywhere past this room. So you want to try to grab him quickly before you get stabbed by an icicle. That would be a very terrible death. Now, the next 3 ghosts should all be in this area. So there's one right here, and then there's 2 rooms. Usually I'm able to find one in this room. Okay, so he wasn't here this time. That's what I'm saying. They get kind of mixed around. There's no set locations for them either, but if you keep walking, there's a door here, and there's usually one in this room. All right, guys, there's one more ghost I found. Oh, wait, I gained 400 candy for capturing the ghost. This is by far the best method for gaining candy. And here's the last one, inside the bookshelves. Now, something you guys should know is that there are no jump scares in this Adopt Me update, which I very much appreciate because I really do not like things like that. Not that the world revolves around me, but I know that there's a lot of people who don't like jump scares. It makes games not fun to play, so I think that's cool. The next little tip I have is say that you accidentally fell down this hole. And you're like, dang it. These will not actually crush you. I think they're just meant to scare you. But instead of walking all the way up here, you can just click exit haunted house and it takes you to the front of the school. That way you can easily reset and it doesn't stop your progress or anything. And then that way you're able to just walk and start at the beginning of the haunted house because this is a lot shorter of a path than walking all the way from the start again. Now that we've gone over all the games and the fastest ways to beat them and how many candies we need for each item thing, I want to go ahead and check out some of these new pets. As we can see, we have Shadow Dragon right here, which still I don't have a name for. This is what he looks like when he flies. You guys kind of see that. This is what he looks like whenever you ride him. You can take a look at that. He kind of just glides. His feet don't really move or anything like that. Next up, let's take out our new zombie buffalo, because I got one of those earlier too. He is an ultra rare, which is very cute. He's kind of scary. He is very much a zombie. So let's go ahead and get him a flying potion to see what he looks like when he flies. This is what he looks like when he flies. He's very cute. He doesn't have, I know it's not with any of the pets. I wish that their feet would dangle a little. I think that'd be cute. And then this is what we look like whenever we ride him. Aww, I'm actually really grossed out right now. Let's check out some of the new toys. We have this grappling hook crossbow, which is ultra rare. Fire anywhere to grapple. Okay, that's cool. So does it will it go into the ground if I look at the ground? Does it just go, okay, so it goes off my pointer clicker, which is so cool. So that would really help you in this candy hunt to get to items like that you might need help with. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, look how fast I'm moving. You could speed run Adopt Me with this. Look at all these pieces of candy I'm picking up. I love this one. Oh my gosh. This Ferris wheel propeller, which I'm assuming is gonna work all the other ones. So it just kind of helps you glide around. This will also help you in the candy hunt. To stop flying, just press space. To start flying, just start clicking rapidly. Okay, and then let's see what else we have. We have this axe rattle, which I think is just kind of like an axe prop. Ooh, kind of scary animation you have with it. But it's an axe rattle. We also have a banjo, which is uncommon. Okay, that's fun. What else do we have? I know that there was a pumpkin throwing toy, and I think with this, you kind of just toss it. Yep, and your pet will go get it. And then it's a fun game of fetch. We have a creepy balloon, which, kind of just does balloon things. Doesn't do anything but look very menacing and scary. And I think that's it. I think that's all of them. But guys, I hope that you found this video very helpful. If you did, make sure you share with friends. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and leave a comment down below to officially join the #PG Squad. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!